He who does not seek power is the most worthy to wield it. Plato. This idea goes far beyond politics and leadership. It holds a powerful truth about parenthood as well. Let me explain why. The longing to become a parent, much like the desire for a romantic partner or even a pet, often springs from a deep inner emptiness. It's that subtle, nagging sense that something vital is missing within ourselves. We instinctively look outside to fill this void, hoping that a child will complete the puzzle we feel inside. This craving is something nearly everyone experiences. Yet, what we frequently miss is the fact that no external factor, whether it's a relationship, a career, or raising children, can truly fill that inner emptiness if it remains unresolved within us. Still, we hold on to the belief that these external things will fix our internal dissatisfaction. So, what does this mean when it comes to being a parent? When a parent brings a child into the world hoping to fill this inner gap, they risk placing unconscious demands on the child. The child then becomes, often unintentionally, a container for the parent's own unfulfilled needs and desires. This dynamic plants the seeds of frustration and disappointment in the parent-child bond. The real struggle is not between parent and child, but between the parent's expectations and the child's authentic self. Those expectations cast long shadows, pressuring the child to fit into an ideal image that the parent believes will bring happiness or pride. In this way, the child often ends up seen less as their own person and more as an extension of the parent's identity. On a deeper level, this stems from a fundamental fear, our fear of death and the end of our existence. Procreation becomes a way to live on, to leave a legacy. Because of this, parents may unknowingly push their children to chase dreams they never realized themselves, hoping their kids will gain the respect, status, or success they longed for. As Carl Jung insightfully said, "The greatest burden a child must bear is the unlived life of its parents." Some parents expect their children to walk in their footsteps and to repeat the past like a mirror image. Others expect their children to carry forward their beliefs, values, and ideologies, ensuring these ideas survive beyond their own lifetime. This could be religious faith, national pride, political views, or personal preferences. But here lies a profound question. If our identity is a collection of these inherited ideas, then who are we without them? And when a child chooses to break free from these inherited frameworks, it can feel like a loss, a rejection of everything the parent holds dear. There's also the painful reality that many parents see their children as companions for their later years, expecting that their sacrifices will be repaid with care and company. When these expectations are unmet, feelings of sorrow and conflict often follow. But this kind of conditional giving, love tied to expectations, always leads to pain. True love, the kind that truly nourishes, asks for nothing in return. It's generous, boundless, and free. The greatest gift a parent can offer is love that doesn't hinge on conditions or expectations. Children need the safety to make mistakes, to explore, to grow, all with steady, unconditional support. But this kind of love is hard to give if the decision to have children is driven by desire alone. Desire often carries with it an undercurrent of obligation or pressure, whether from society or oneself, to become a parent. Real responsibility, however, flows from love, not desire. In fact, choosing to adopt can sometimes be a clearer expression of love, because it's often less about fulfilling personal needs and more about offering care and nurture. Sometimes the urge to have a biological child can mask a deeper lack of love, a subtle selfishness wrapped in longing. While wanting children might start from a place of need, it doesn't have to define the whole journey of parenting. By recognizing the inner void that fuels our desires, we can move toward becoming whole, integrated individuals. Only from that wholeness, free from divisive loyalties to nationality, religion, or ideology, can genuine love truly flow. A parent who has found peace within becomes fertile ground where a child can thrive freely. When we reach this understanding, parenting becomes more than a role. It becomes a spiritual path requiring devotion, unconditional love, and selfless dedication. Children then serve as mirrors, reflecting back our own inner shadows and challenges. Every moment we feel misunderstood or hurt by our children is an invitation to look inward, to confront selfishness and fears within ourselves. Only by facing our inner darkness can we help the light inside our children to shine fully. Just as Plato taught that the best ruler is one who does not crave power, we might say that the best parent is one who does not desperately desire to have children. Why? Because such a person is at peace inside. When a person approaches parenthood not from need or expectation, but from a place of calm self-awareness, they're more likely to offer pure love. Without the urge to fill a void or continue a legacy, parenting becomes a chance to nurture life selflessly, supporting a child's growth without conditions. In this way, the ideal parent mirrors Plato's ideal ruler, detached from personal ambition, but fully committed to the well-being of those they guide. This kind of parenting doesn't seek to control or possess, but to empower and uplift. And when love is truly unconditional, it becomes the greatest legacy a parent can leave behind.